InfoScholar, Harrowing Tales. There was a hunter in the woods who, after a long day of hunting, was in the middle of an immense forest. It was getting dark, and having lost his bearings, he decided to head in one direction until he was clear of the oppressive foliage that surrounded him. After what seemed like hours, he came across a cabin in a clearing. He realized how dark it had grown, so he decided to see if he could stay there for the night. He approached and knocked and found that the door was ajar. It seemed nobody was inside. Inside there was a single bed, and the hunter flopped down on it, deciding to explain himself to the owner in the morning. But as he looked around, he was surprised to see the walls adorned by many portraits, all painted in incredible detail. Without exception, they appeared to be staring down at him, their features twisted into looks of absolute hatred. He stared back and grew increasingly uncomfortable. Making a concerted effort to ignore the many hateful faces, he turned himself away from the wall, and exhausted, he fell into a restless sleep. Sleeping face down in an unfamiliar bed, he awoke blinking in the blinding sunlight the next morning. Looking up, he discovered that the cabin had no portraits on the walls, only windows.